Hey, 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 what's going on with my beautiful people today? Yes, 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 the screen is black because um, today is just one of them days and I need to get this message out, and I cannot allow uh, what I'm feeling and all this other junk to get involved with the message getting out. So, it's blacked out. I need you to listen, okay? Not to focus on me. I'll be back. I may do another blackout tomorrow. It's much easier for me right now. Um, but bear with me. I'm getting the message out. Just listen. If it's blacked out, just listen. But believe me, I'll be back on screen when I feel like it's time for me to be back on screen. All right. So with that being said, I want to thank you for allowing, because I say allowing because this is an energy exchange. We are in this together. All right, so thank you for your patience with everything that's been going on with me personally, and with me um, doing a blackout, even though it's my, because I know people gonna get in here and say, well, this is, this is, no, we are in this together. I'm doing my part, you do your part. So I apologize up front for those who really don't like blackout or don't like change or anything like that. I apologize, and please just be patient. All right, now with that being said, hope you're shining bright, not letting anybody dim that beautiful light. You are beautiful inside and out. You got to believe it. You got to receive it. You're wanted. You are appointed. You are needed. Each and every day, you are needed. It's not one day that goes by that someone somewhere needs you. Okay? Believe it. Right? So with that being said, my name is Trinity and welcome to my channel, all about the healing. All right, ride and dies, mwah. New subscribers, mwah. Energy exchange, mwah. 10, 20, 100-fold right back at ya. What you sow on this channel, you shall reap, and that's 100. All right. On the flip side, looking good, smelling good, like I should. Just because the screen is black, it don't change nothing, right? All right, so with that being said, can't stop, won't stop, and ain't gonna stop nothing up in here. We just got it like that, right? So, okay, guys. So, it is so be it. Ashe Samoda be. We are honoring the signs of the collective. Bam! The Eddie is collective. Hold on one second. Okay, so today's message is going to be piggybacked off of yesterday's message. So if you have not heard yesterday's message, if you have not seen yesterday's message, you probably need to go and see that message and see what I'm talking about, what I'm basing things off of yesterday's message. Because as I was in meditation today, God gave me more that I didn't cover in yesterday's message in regards to being happy, being content when all hell is breaking loose. You got everything going on from betrayal to slander, gossip, negative energy, projection, haters, family members, friends, co-workers, financial breakdowns and financial problems and issues, business problems and issues, work issues. I mean, any and everything that could happen is happening. Everybody is different, but what we are enduring as a collective is still the same type of energy. It's just hitting each and every one of us in different ways. And Spirit is saying, irregardless to what you may be enduring, what disappointment, your heart might be broken, you may be disappointed, you may be going through a lot of struggles and hardships and things in your life. And it's not just one thing, it could be many things that's hitting you at once. But we got to break this down. We got to break it down, and you got to break it down so you will be able to deal with each and every one of these things effectively. Because we're human, right? We're divine beings, but we're living in this world, and we're having a human experience. So just because we're a divine being doesn't mean that we don't have feelings and emotions, and we're not going through what a human being would go through with being confronted with a lot of issues, a lot of things, a lot of energy being projected, being presented with a lot of negative energy, a lot of disappointment, a lot of hardships, a lot of things coming at you. But we knew that this time was coming because we know as divine beings that the test is not over. We know that as a divine being, we know that the ultimate test, the ultimate mission, the ultimate purpose, the ultimate thing that we came down here to do, it's not over. It's, matter of fact, is magnified. What we have learned, what we have went through, what we have trained to this point to what we have trained for is actually what we are being confronted with. Like I said yesterday, God is actually is allowing some things to happen just to see what we're going to do. And if you don't do the right thing, if you don't make the right decision, then God is going to tweak it. Tweak this situation, tweak this thing, so you can actually have a mini test, a mini retest of some things, that challenges and struggles and feelings and emotions and all these different things. Retest it, because it's through our tests and our hardships and our struggles and our pains and the different things that it's through those things that we built our character. We build up who we are. That's how we are made strong, because we have endured majority of the things that's inside of us, the experiences that we have endured these things, which is a lot of things that majority of society, the majority of the world just will not deal with. But we have dealt with it. We have chose the hard road. We chose the hard road, and we chose to walk that road step by step. No matter how hard it got, we chose that road. Where society says, hey, it don't take all that. Just take the easy way out. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to go through this. You don't have to take this pain, and you don't have to do this. Just remove yourself off that and don't take all that. Just do this instead. But a lot of us didn't do that. We stayed in that pain. We stayed in that environment until we could see ourselves through. We did what other people wouldn't do. You have to remember this. This is why I'm going back over this. I didn't say this part yesterday. This is new. But this is why I'm saying this. Because we must remember not just the hardship, not just the pain, but we made a choice. You have to remember, everything is a choice. So you can't keep blaming everybody else about the hardships and the pain and the struggles. Yeah, initially they had something to do with it. However, you made the choice to endure until you could not. You made a choice to endure no matter what. Where most people would not have stayed in that for years and years and years and years, because that is what this means. For years you've been going through the same thing, the same cycle, the same people, the same mess. But it's by choice. You want to make sure that when you finish this test, or when you get done, that you fully, when you get over there on the other side, that you're fully been tested, proven, and God is pleased with the results as well as you. But the thing about it, God never forgets, but we do. We forget that we made that choice. But let's get back to the message. And the message is this. God wants you to know, and this is piggyback off yesterday, wants you to know that your happiness and your contentment does not have anything to do with your present situation. I'm going further into what we talked about yesterday. Your hurts, your pains, your betrayals, all those things have nothing to do at the present moment. I'm talking about your present moment, your present. Has nothing to do with your happiness, your choice to be happy, your choice to be content with your life. Yes, yesterday I told you to give it to God. Once you give it to God, then it's over. However, let's add on to that. Okay? What about the people that don't know how to just give it to God? What about those people that struggling to give it to God? Let me get you to understand this. I just told you everything is a choice, right? Well, if you choose to live in disappointment, that's your choice. If you choose to still be hurt about anything, something that's happening in your present, something that's happened in your past, that's a choice. God will not take your choice away, but you need to understand it's nobody else's issue but yours, because you have an outlet. You have an outlet to release yourself from that issue. If first you deal with it, right? You acknowledge it, you deal with it, and then you give it to God, right? But for those of you that's having a trouble with that, you got a choice. You do not have to choose to be disappointed. You could choose happiness today, right now, with everything falling apart in your life. You can choose to be happy. It's a choice. God has given us free will to choose. To choose what we want. God gave us a choice to choose what emotions, what feelings that we are going to tap into each day we get up. You got a new day, a new 24 hours. You got every day you get up, it's a different day, a different reality that you can choose to do something else. You don't have to go day after day after day after day, sad, broken, disgusted, hurt, betrayed. You don't. You can use today to waddle and go into your, this is the woe is me, this is it, because we are human, right? But tomorrow you can make up your mind that I'm not getting ready to fall victim into that. I'm getting ready to do this. This is the feeling and emotions that I am getting ready to tap into. This, I'm getting ready to tap into the sun. I'm getting ready to tap into happiness, joy, contentment. I'm not getting ready to look at my circumstances, because my circumstances at the present time, I can't do nothing about it. It's a situation I cannot control. I don't know the answers right now. So since I don't know the answers and I can't control the outcome, the situation, I choose happiness. I choose to be content. I choose to have the sun rays all on my life, all over my body. The sun, the God of the sun, right? All over me and my situation. For this is for those who don't know how to just give it to God, or your faith is being tested right now. You just don't know what to do. Well, if you don't know what to do, what did I say? Do nothing until you do. And this is part of you doing nothing, making a choice and a decision to tap in the feelings and emotions that will carry you through. Happiness, joy. See, happiness is temporal, joy is eternal. So if you tap into joy, it don't matter what's going on around you. You can still tap into joy and have joy and peace that surpasses all understanding right now. You can have it. All you have to do is tap into it. How do you tap into it? Is make a choice. You make a choice and a decision as to what you are going to tap into, what you're going to accept for this day, for a time such as this. Because again, every day is different. It's a different reality. One day you may be sad, the next day you choose to be happy. It's just that simple. The day after that you choose to be at peace. The day after that you choose to be happy. The day after that you choose joy. Until you can make a sound decision about your situation and get some type of understanding, do you tap back into the present to be able to make that decision. And that is for those of you that don't know how to just give it to God and let it go. Okay? Now, for those of you that have that's letting it go and giving it to God, the same thing applies to you. Once you let it go and give it to God, then it is your choice to tap into other emotions, positive emotions that is going to carry you through to be able to not go into procrastination, not go into depression, not to take other routes of emotions that's going to carry you down that road, but tap into emotions that's going to help you be able to do and be what you are supposed to be doing and being at this present time. See, because the opponent wants you to tap into those emotions that's going to lead you down to depression and lead you down to being sad and lead you down to feeling down about yourself and your life and what is transpiring. But let me just say this. Like I said before, we all are human and we live in this experience, right? So with that understanding, you have to understand or understand You have to understand that all of this that's happening to you and happening to us is for our greater good. You can't see because the opponent does not want you to see how all of this thing is going to work out for your good. So the opponent is projecting negativity, confusion onto you, so you can look at everything that's happening in your life or happening to you, through you, around you. It's projecting that negative energy, so what you see is negativity in everything, disappointed in everything. But that disappointment, that very thing that's happening could turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to you. But you can't see it at this point in time because it's not meant for you to see. But the outcome of the situation could be the best thing that ever happened. The outcome, the end result of this situation could make you stronger, so much stronger that the opponent wouldn't be able to deal with you. But the opponent don't want you to actually look at it like that. The opponent wants you to look at it as being negative, that it's a betrayal, it's something bad, it's something that you should be sad about. Because if you're sad about it, if you're thinking about it like that, then then the opponent can keep this situation long and keep this road long that you on, and prevent you at the end result, prevent it from being something positive. They can turn that whole situation that was meant to happen in your life to build your character, to manifest something positive in your life, to manifest something positive around your life, to manifest something positive in your heart, in your mind, your soul, your spirit. But when you first begin, or when you first see it, and it's contrary to what it is that you wanted for your life, or you've never seen it, or it's unfamiliar, you may look at it as being something negative. It may break your heart because you don't see it, and you can't see it all the way through. But God knows all. He sees all. He prepares us for what's to come, and it may not be what we think it is, but He knows what's best. He knows what's best for you. He knows what's best for me. He knows what's best. And we have to trust that. We have to trust Him. Right? So, this is again all about choices. And when you don't know what is going on, and you have all these feelings and all these emotions, they're raw. You got to step back. You have to step back and not make any rash choices and decisions. You're either going to trust God and give it to God, or you're just going to pull back, step back, and you're going to choose. You're going to choose peace, joy, happiness, contentment, and take your mind, your thoughts, and your emotions away from this present situation and tap into positive mind, body, soul, and spirit energy to tap into until you're able to see your way through the situation. And so God is wanting you to know that ultimately God is in control. But you have to give it to Him, remember? You have to give Him that control, but some people don't know how. Some people don't know how just to give it to God and let it go. They say they give it to God, but then after they give it to God, they continue to worry. They continue to be fearful. That's not giving it to God. What is the use of speaking to give it to God and you still doing the same thing? You're not giving it to God. You're not trusting God. So God can't do nothing with it. Until you give him ultimate trust in the process. You truly give it to him and don't think anything else about it, because he got it, is when he can put his hands in the pot. That's when he can make major changes within you, your mind, your body, your spirit, because he has to do things with you as well. When you give it to him, then he's able to do things for you. He's able not only to give you downloads, to give you answers, to give you ways to escape, to give you, to lead, guide, and direct your path. That's the only way that he can do it. He can't do it when you are in fear. He can't do it when you are full of anxiety. He can't do it when you are full of all these different emotions. You got to control your emotions. And when you can't control your emotions, you got to give it to God and allow him to control them. You got choices you got to make. I just gave you a rundown of what it is that you can do when all hell is breaking loose and you can't make a decision. You don't know what to do. I just told you. But all of it stems from you making the choice and the decision. It stems from you and nobody else. You dictate which way you want to go and how you want it to play out, because whichever way you dictate, then God gonna take the rest. He gonna stand by and he gonna allow you to sit in all of these emotions and go through all of this until you get tired and give it to him, or you give it to him and tap into positive emotions, positive energy, so you can work on vital things that at the present time that you need to be working on, until God can come in and give you that download, give you that answer, give you that guidance that's going to lead you out of the situation, period. And so with that being said, that is what God was wanting me to expand on. And remember, each day that you get up is a blessing. Each day that you get up, you need to be grateful. Each day is a new day to get things right. A new day to choose a different route. Each day is your new blueprint, your new your new board to paint. Each day. It don't have to be the same. It's what you make it. It truly is what you make it. Your choices, your decisions. So with that being said, hit the like button. With that being said, hit the emojis. Let a sister know they're still working with her, right? Thumbs up, thumbs down. It helps the sister out. Share, subscribe. All right now. So with that, hit the description box. For those of you that's been sewing, thank you so much. Thank you for all your likes, your comments, your shares. I really appreciate each and every positive comment that each and every one of you give me each day. I read each and every one of them. I put it to my chest every day. It is such a blessing. You are a blessing. I thank each and every one of you. If you want to sew, it's in the description box. If you want to if you want to join the social medias, in the description box. If you want to, if you hit the notification bell, you can always know when the readings are posted. So hit the notification bell so you can do that. All right, so I'm sending you so much love. And if no one told you today that they love you, if nobody showed up for you today, if nobody said nothing to you today, said anything to you today, just know that I love you very much. And I'm showing up, and I believe in you, and I have faith in you, and I know that God is going to see you through, because God loves you more than I could ever love you. So it's the God in me that love you, but God loves you more. All right. So with that being said, Trinity is